Hello my lovely bookish people and welcome back. Today I got some lovely book post from World of Books, and I don't know if you know about them, but they are a online bookseller and they sell new and used books cheaply. Sometimes you can get very good deals, and here's what I got. So starting with 3 of the Little Black Penguin classics. The first one is by Oscar Wilde and it is Only Dull People Are Brilliant at Breakfast. Love the title. And it's Wilde's celebrated witticisms on the dangers of sincerity, duplicity, biographers, and the stupidity of the English and his own genius. The next is Miss Brill by Katherine Mansfield. And this is vanity and creeping loneliness permit these 3 short stories by the modern master of the form. And the last one is The Atheist Mass by Balzac. And it's 2 devastating stories of faith and sacrifice. Very interesting. Then the next one, which I think I saw on Jack Edwards' Jack in the Books page. And this is Pamela by Samuel Richardson. Love the artwork. And this is 15-year-old Pamela Andrews, alone and unprotected, is relentlessly pursued by her dead mistress's son. Although she is attracted to young Mr. B, she holds out against his demands and threats of abduction and rape. Determined to defend her virginity and abide by her own moral standards, psychologically acute in this investigations of sex, freedom and power. Interesting. And the next, I saw these 3 on Ben Goodreads' page. Ben Goodreads, yeah. So the first one is Rizzio by Denise Mina. And it's Saturday evening, March 9th, 1566, and Mary, Queen of Scots, is 6 months pregnant. She is hosting a supper party outside Edinburgh is bustling. It is full of the great and the good and the idiot sons of the rich. Here for Parliament, and that it will take Scotland by the shoulders and turn it from England to face Europe. Mary doesn't know that her palace is surrounded, that right now an army of men is creeping upstairs to her chamber. They are coming to murder David Rizzio, her friend and secretary, the handsome Italian man who is smiling across the table at her. Mary's husband wants it done in front of her, and he wants her to watch. Nice chap. Next one is also by Denise Mina, which is 3 Fires. And this is an Italian a retelling of an Italian story, so I'm really looking forward to this. And then lastly, it is Fruit of the Dead by Rachel Lyon, and I love that cover. Camp counsellor Corey Ansell, 18 and aimless, afraid to face her high-strung single mother's disappointment, is no longer sure where home is when the father of one of her campers offers an alternative. The CEO of a pharmaceutical company, Rollo Pizzacco, I think, is magnetic and intoxicated by Corey. When Rollo offers her a job, Corey allows herself to be ferried to his private island, piled with luxury and the opiates manufactured by his company. She tells herself she is in charge, but her mother Alma, head of a teetering agricultural NGO, senses otherwise. Interesting. Next is the Oxford Book of Gothic Tales. Love this bit here. So some very scary stories, which I'm very interested in. Next is Susanna Clarke's The Wood at Midwinter. Now, Susanna Clarke is the author of Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell and Piranesi. And look at these beautiful end papers. And it's also got some stunning artwork, which is by Victoria Sorden. Let's see if we can find one of the pictures. There we are. Look at that stunning pictures. The next ones are 2 books by Gill Paul, who writes historical fiction. The first one is Women and Children First, and this is it. And it's a story set on the Titanic, which I'm also very interested in. And the other one by Gill Paul is Scandalous Women. Love the cocktail glass, rather. So very looking forward to this as well. The next 2 books are by Kate Summerscale, who writes true crime. And I've read 3 of her books already. One of them is The Suspicion of Mr. Wincher, Mrs. Robinson's Disgrace, and The Wicked Boy. She'd actually be perfect on the After Dark podcast. So the first one I got is The Haunting of Alma Fielding. It is a true ghost story, and this was actually shortlisted for the Baillie Gifford Prize. So that's that one. And the other one that I got is The Peepshow, The Murders at 10 Rillington Place. That'll be very interesting. And the last 3 books that I got are by Mandy Morton, and they are set in a world that is inhabited only by cats. And the books are the No. 2 Feline Detective Agency. So they're cats who investigate crime. And the first one is Cat Among the Pumpkins, which I think is wordplay on Cat Among the Pigeons. Then there's the Magical Mystery Paws, which I think again is a wordplay on Magical Mystery Tours. And lastly, Beyond the Gravy, which I think is wordplay on Beyond the Grave. So those are the books I've got. If you've read any of them, please let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And I'll be back very soon. Bye for now.